87% of children with leukemia.
62 kids like me enter a children's hospital every minute.
And I was one of those kids. You could save their life too.
Play games, heal kids.
Hi, my name is Vinny. I'm 13 years old. I have Ricky Bobby syndrome. It means I don't know what to do with my hands. I have cystic fibrosis. All the mucus inside your lungs gets really thick. The only thing that I have to do that's different is my treatments, but anything else, I'm just a normal kid. I take 180 pills a day. I need 10,000 calories a day. I eat with my mouth. But during the nighttime, we have this machine that administers it over like 3 or 4 hours. I'm like a robot now because I have an attachment on me, so that's pretty cool. So sometimes my legs will get really cloggy when I'm in a bad day. I think it's because when I'm happy, I'm healthier. Hopefully one day I can go to Congress and have them pass a law that children's healthcare would be funded more. If I had a regular life, I probably wouldn't be so upbeat about everything. I have a disease, so I gotta live my life to the fullest. Like every day, I gotta be happy.
His babysitter was driving to our friend's house when she took a turn too fast and she drove off the road, hit our neighbor's mailbox, and flipped over the UTV. Eli and I were both ejected out of it.
I see the UTV overturned. I see Eli. He was sitting in a friend of ours in her lap, and I see his face. It was bleeding, and he said, "Daddy, go see Shane. Shane's got a boo-boo on his arm."
I had a hole in my right arm that went straight to bone. I had to have skin grafts. I also had some burns on my head, broken nose, or oral fracture in my eye.
You know, we kind of had a man-on-man defense where I was with Eli and Simi was with Shane most of the time. And when Eli arrived, originally because he was solely a burn patient, he was supposed to be on the burn unit floor. They understood the fact that I had another son there, that we had both of our boys there, and they did allow Eli to also be on the same floor in the same unit as Shane, just a few doors down. I mean, anything that we asked of them, they were more than willing to do for us.
Our children's hospital is Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital. Someone had gotten us walkie-talkies, so whenever one of us wanted to talk, all we had to do was pick up a walkie-talkie.
Shane, are you feeling better?
Yes, Eli, I'm feeling better.
Every time I'm in line now at a store and they ask if I want to donate to a children's hospital, I donate whatever I can.
She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long blonde hair.
She had just gotten weak. I said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "You're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips." It progressed from that to she fainted a couple times. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
First time I met Victoria, we were doing a radiothon at a radio station in Houston, Texas. She was very full of energy and was already considered a long-term survivor of leukemia.
At the end of 2.5 years, when Victoria's treatment was over, they performed another spinal tap and a bone marrow test. She relapsed again. During this time, Victoria contracted a fungal infection, which is from a very low immune system.
I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said, "I'd really just like to get out of this hospital and go see Christmas lights. Christmas lights are something my family and I go see together all the time, and I can't even leave to go see Christmas lights." And after about 10 minutes, we rolled back upstairs to her room, and we had our picture made in front of a little Christmas tree. And I said goodbye. In that picture, is one of my most prized possessions because it was taken just moments before I saw my friend for the last time.
Victoria passed away on January 21st, 2008, after a 4-year battle with leukemia, failed bone marrow transplants, and fungal infections.
Sitting at her funeral, I made up my mind that I needed to be doing this not just a couple days a year with a radiothon, that I needed to be doing this with my life.
Doc wanted to do something special in memory of Victoria.
It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so Extra Life was born. 1,200 gamers showed up on October 15th in 2008. Each and every year afterwards, it continued to grow. Gamers responded by being able to game for their local hospitals. Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult, anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital. It might buy an isolette for a baby that is born the size of a cell phone and has to fight for its life.
I can guarantee you that with that money goes directly back to these children to keep this from happening again to someone else's child.
Getting involved with Extra Life is really simple. You just have to go to the website at extra-life.org, put in a few details in there, join a team if you'd like to, or create one. After that, it's as simple as fundraising with your friends and family. Let them know why you are doing this. They should know that the money you raise is going to stay local in your community.
All right. Hello, everyone. So welcome. This is my second Milestone stream today. This time it's Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. This was another Extra Life milestone. As you just saw, Extra Life is a gaming charity that raises money for children's hospitals, and as a way of paying back all of the folks who donated to my Extra Life campaign so far this year, I agreed to do an evil playthrough of this game.
Hook doesn't like loafers.
Whatever. So yeah, we're gonna get into this. I haven't really played this in a while. This was the first milestone we hit, so I started playing this 3 or 4 months ago, and then all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but I got really busy for a while, so I wasn't streaming very much. So I actually am a little bit lost in this playthrough. Okay, I don't have anything that I can make with this thing here. Okay. Ooh, an easy to unlock chest. Alright, here, I'm gonna wait for this guy to leave. Trying to remember how to crouch.
Welcome to Coolheart.
If I recall, so yeah, this is Kingdoms of Amalur. This is it's a action adventure RPG type game. It's God, it must be like 15, 16 years old now. There's actually a kind of really interesting story about like how this was developed. It was supposed to be the start of a big massively multiplayer RPG, you know, MMO, and they kind of
Welcome back. You're welcome in my shop anytime, and please enjoy a discount on all services and merchandise.
Oh, I get a discount. It was supposed to be like the single player RPG was supposed to be like the background, the original like set piece for this massively multiplayer game. But before they could get around to developing the multiplayer game, the funding for the studio got pulled out from under it by the governor of Rhode Island, I want to say, or something. It was wild. I'm gonna look. I should look up all the details at some point and talk about it on the stream, because it's kind of an interesting whole debacle that happened. So if it seems like it's like dated, that's kind of why, because it's like a 10-year-old game that's been, you know, this is the remake version of it, and yeah. I'm just gonna kind of get into it, and I'm going to loot and pillage, basically, because that's what evil is in this game. That's the reason why it was an incentive to play this in that way, because I never do that. I almost always play the good guy option. But if people donate enough money to Children's Hospital Los Angeles, I will play as a bad guy. Although, like most of the morality systems from this time, the morality system is still you're still a good person basically, but you're
What is it? I've got more pressing matters if you don't mind.
Oh, okay.
It would mean so much if you would offer some assistance. We have so little in the way of protection here in Gore Heart.
Oh.
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though.
Looks like I can't say no thanks. I guess I'd
Well,
like
you're
to
the
help.
only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit... untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but... I'm a coward. That's the truth.
Alright, enough.
Perhaps
enough.
a Fae... Hope you stay in town.
Alright. So I'm guessing I go towards the flashing circle.
Don't start any trouble.
Yeah. Oh, this weirdo. Oh, I'm not allowed in the hills. Maybe we have to talk to this guy.
I hope you are finding peace in Gore Heart. Most of them are decent folk with their eyes to the heavens. We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Oh, goodness.
Oderath is a savage land. Every day we must face both the beasts of the wood and the evil of wicked hearts.
This guy's eyes are a
Fear
little
for Brother
intense.
Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fae and Alpha, trust and temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him.
Okay. I don't think I get through this door if I say no thanks.
Praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fae Ruin. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you. Goodbye.
Okay. How do I can't. Okay. Oh, you go. I gotta go around. Okay, fine. I'll maybe go find this guy. Is that doing anything when I click the stick in? It feels like it should. I thought that was like a collectible. Oh, now they're okay. Okay, that's weird. Oh, dang, everybody's here. Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. There we go. Alright. I've remembered how to fight in this game. Alright. Anybody else? No? Okay. That's right, there's weapon degradation in this game, so you need a repair kit to fix your stuff. Can't remember if this is before or after Skyrim. I want to say it was like slightly before. Do I have any healing items? No. Apparently not. Oh, consumables, yes, that's right. Wait, why would it only let me take one healing potion when I wasn't fully healed? What? Oh, it's already on there. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's on a timer? Okay, that's fair. Oh, and I'm full health now. Alright. I guess I already did that waystone thing. lot of damage, though. This way. This way. Okay, here we go. Okay, hey. What's good?
Do you wish to converse?
Yeah.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Sheesh.
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
Okay.
Farewell.
Alright, we need a greater healing potion. Okay. I'm gonna walk all the way back there. Before I do that, let's... This guy, who's lost in the woods. Which... this way? It's the direction I'm looking... Okay, so that's just right over there. Alrighty, here we go. Oops. And we're running. And we're running. What are you doing out here? It's not safe out here.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmer and the Eternal, messenger of the Fey folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious. It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me.
Huh?
What about Abner the Visionary, or Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zaltanus? No? Then those were the good ones.
It sounds... I'm not gonna... Fine.
Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Oh, fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fey friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it. Good riddance. You'd likely cheat me out of the treasure anyway. Now you're interested. I see what you're after. You're selfish like all the other mortals. No matter. If you wish to help, then so be it. Good riddance. You'd likely cheat me out of the treasure anyway. Farewell.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna... He can just go and die in there. That's fine by me. Evil playthrough. Alright. I don't remember if you run faster on the roads or not. Oh dang, what happened here? Y'all got messed up. Sucks to be y'all, I guess. don't remember if this game had a day-night cycle. I feel like it did. Weird. Ugh. Oh, this might be because I bought a special edition. Characters increase the purchase of backpacks in certain merchants. First items to make space. Okay. Here, let's. Further path. New twist of fate awarded. Okay. Okay, so I got ice and fire resist, harbinger. Okay. So let's. What is this? Ice damage, freezing damage. Oh wow, that's way better. Okay. So that's for ice damage. Crit chance. Okay, so these are all armor builds that are for. Okay, so I need to up my sorcery a bit. Okay. So I gotta go sell some stuff. Looks like in here is where you...
Nice to see you. Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave a hole in your pocket. Are you here about that Fey girl they found outside?
Okay. Oh yeah, those are stolen. One purchase stolen goods. Okay, fine.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both?
Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of hoping
careful
they
out
would
there.
be able to help me with the one quest. Oh,
What is it?
Eh. The double loading icons is a little intense.
Welcome.
Or maybe the red one was it auto saving. Basically, I'm just looking for magic type stuff because that's the build I'm going for with this character. With lightning damage. Okay, so they just do different stuff. Yeah, so that's a fire one, ice one, lightning one. Okay. Lightning, ice. Alright, and then... There we go. Now I can sell most of the rest of this armor if I want. I think I'm going here. Yeah, alchemy shop. Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever take on another apprentice, not after Karth's betrayal. It just goes to show that we gnomes should stay with our own. I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Farewell.
Okay, I guess I'll go just take it. Oh, that's stealing. Went up already. Maybe, oh yeah, it makes sense it would be down here. I don't have any recipes. Okay, so I got the recipe for minor healing potion. That's good. Oh, I'm out of space. Again. We can sell stuff upstairs. Let's go try that.
I don't know if I'll ever take on another apprentice. Not.
Yeah, I can. Okay, so. Oh, greater healing potion. I have one already. Oh wait, no. I can buy one. Okay, let's. Don't need that. Those seem okay.
Not after Karth's betrayal. It just goes to show that we gnomes should stay with our own. Farewell.
That was a weird prompt that she was like, oh, I don't know where this thing is in here, and then you just have to buy it from her.
What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. Rumor says that the House of Ballids has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Farewell.
Alright. Let's get out of this starting area town, but first. There we go. Okay.
See Nanny for alchemical goods.
Oh, thanks, jeez. It's been roughly translated as traveler or trader. Varani. I don't remember if that's a name of a type of people or a nation of people. Okay, it's giving me prompts for that quest. That's right, I have a block. I forgot all about that. I wonder if that... Running man has a card of decoration like the armor crafted in its name. It indicates someone needs safety. Also, it doesn't actually let you run faster. I was hoping it would let you run faster. This is an ice damage. Oh yeah, this staff is definitely better.
Keep walking. Ugh, finally. Someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land, south of here. Ah, clever and strong, I see. It's as I said, we're going to the teeth of Naros, the land south of Dalentarth. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. We're camped beyond Ettenmere. Glad that's done with.
Okay. That's right, you would just run into random people on the road in this game, and it would, like... I guess I'm going the right way? And they would, like, be quest givers and stuff. Like this guy, he looks like he just got messed up.
Please, help me. Other two legs are cruel. They will not help. No! I am cursed.
Huh?
You believe me? Many think I am just another two legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this shape by evil sprites as some cruel game. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy, they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them, but I cannot fight in this form. Will you help, Two Legs?
Sure, I'll go kill some sprites.
Thank
Why
you,
not?
Two Legs.
That's the evil thing to do here.
Task will not be easy. I need water from a magic well, guarded by the sprites that cursed me. Be warned, the sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood, and from that they draw their power. The sprites guard the well, which is near the river to the north. Beware them, they have much magic.
Oh, it's literally right here. Okay. It has mode. It's gross. You just basically go into a quick time event and it... Oh, okay. Is that it? Oh no. Usually if I wait, it's fine. There we go.
Two Legs, do you come to me empty-handed? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Throughout the forest, it would vanish and reappear, like a wolf on hunt before I was cursed. I remember strongly atop the water was the scent of leechwood. Perhaps the well seeks that. Leechwood? That is the two-leg name for that wood that feasts on strength. It appears through the forest. Should not be hard to find. The scent of the well was strong with its odor. It must be what the well is seeking.
Why is... Okay.
Well.
That's not it. Bloodroot. Oh, okay. So it's just, yeah. This way. Wait, why did... Oh, I see. It was here. I have battle music playing. Oh wow, okay. Full minute time. What does this do? Oh, heck, may as well do that. Weird. Trying to remember how this all works. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. It keeps moving. Okay, so move back. Alright, so like it's gonna reappear over here eventually. If I wait long enough, maybe? Oh, for Pete's sake, what's happening? Oh wow, there's a bear.
Here I come.
Is this the same lady from before? I think it is. She can't stay out of trouble. Now I forgot where the thing was. So like here? Yeah. There it is. When the surface pools, sinks swirling blackness and subtly seems appeased. You take a draw of the wandering well. Alright, so now I gotta go back to that guy and give him his thing.
Traveler. Ah, finally! For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the Yolven Road. Penry Kell's my name, traveler by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job for one like yourself. Interested? Most travelers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than a human, and fewer many pockets to pick. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring, and I need someone to help me get it. The ballad is called Ring and Reprisal. I know little about it, but if we reenact the ballad step by step, the ring should come to us. In the story, a maiden asks a champion to reclaim a ring stolen by a troll. It's a few years too late, but I'll play the role of the maiden. You be the champion. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild antelope and bring back something to lure the troll. Hurry back!
Okay, yeah, sure. That explains why there was a deer roaming around.
It is there, Two Legs. The scent of water. Faint, but it does not escape me. My pack shall hear of your compassion and honor. I now go to the wilds and rejoin my pack. And now you may continue on your path, but with the knowledge of how to fight with the strength of a wolf.
Okay.
Now I shall drink deep of this potion and return to my kind.
Alright, let's see if this actually works. Oh wow, it worked. Oh, when I leveled up. I have 3 points. Okay, Master of Elemental. Sorcery needs to be up to 11. Okay. Alright. I think the process will reset your measure. You see when it's pretty, I don't see sorcery. Oh, you spending points in this tree. So yeah, I've got 4. Okay, I still have a few more before I can get a new, before I can come and initiate. Okay, so I need to go directly north now, okay. This is like a dungeon. Oh, Waystone.
Sir Sagrel was a clever rogue of great and merry cheer. Oh, come and listen to the song of he who had no fear, of he who we hold dear.
Neat. Okay. I'm going for an hour. I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna take a quick break, maybe like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna run some extra life videos while I'm taking that break. And I will be back in 10. If you get bored, you can always donate. There's a link to my donation page underneath the video in the About section for the channel. You just go over there and drop a couple bucks in the fund to help, you know, kids in the Los Angeles area get treatment. And I will be back in 10 minutes.
Extra Life was born. It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so the funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital.
So maybe your extra $20 or your extra $50 goes to curing 87% of children with leukemia.
62 kids like me enter a children's hospital every minute.
And I was one of those kids. You could save their life too.
Play games, heal kids.
Hi, my name is Vinny. I'm 13 years old. I have Ricky Bobby syndrome. It means I don't know what to do with my hands. I have cystic fibrosis. All the mucus inside your lungs gets really thick. The only thing that I have to do that's different is my treatments, but anything else, I'm just a normal kid. I take 180 pills a day. I need 10,000 calories a day. I eat with my mouth. But during the nighttime, we have this machine that administers it over like 3 or 4 hours. I'm like a robot now because I have an attachment on me, so that's pretty cool. So sometimes my legs will get really cloggy when I'm in a bad day. I think it's because when I'm happy, I'm healthier. Hopefully one day, I can go to Congress and have them pass a law that children's healthcare would be funded more. If I had a regular life, I probably wouldn't be so upbeat about everything. I have a disease, so I gotta live my life to the fullest. Like every day, I gotta be happy.
His babysitter was driving to our friend's house when she took a turn too fast and she drove off the road, hit our neighbor's mailbox, and flipped over the UTV. Eli and I were both ejected out of it.
I see the UTV overturned. I see Eli. He was sitting in a friend of ours in her lap, and I see his face. It was bleeding, and he said, "Daddy, go see Shane. Shane's got a boo-boo on his arm."
I had a hole in my right arm that went straight to bone. I had to have skin grafts. I also had some burns on my head, broken nose, or oral fracture in my eye. You know, we kind of had a man-on-man defense where I was with Eli and Simi was with Shane most of the time. And when Eli arrived, originally because he was solely a burn patient, he was supposed to be on the burn unit floor. They understood the fact that I had another son there, that we had both of our boys there, and they did allow Eli to also be on the same floor in the same unit as Shane, just a few doors down. I mean, anything that we asked of them, they were more than willing to do for us. Our children's hospital is Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital. Someone had gotten us walkie-talkies, so whenever one of us wanted to talk, all we had to do was pick up a walkie-talkie.
Shane, are you feeling better?
Yes, Eli, I'm feeling better. Every time I'm in line now at a store and they ask if I want to donate to a children's hospital, I donate whatever I can.
She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long blonde hair.
She had just gotten weak. I said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "You're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips." It progressed from that to she fainted a couple times. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
First time I met Victoria, we were doing a radiothon at a radio station in Houston, Texas. She was very full of energy and was already considered a long-term survivor of leukemia.
At the end of 2.5 years, when Victoria's treatment was over, they performed another spinal tap and a bone marrow test. She relapsed again. During this time, Victoria contracted a fungal infection, which is from a very low immune system.
I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said, "I'd really just like to get out of this hospital and go see Christmas lights. Christmas lights are something my family and I go see together all the time, and I can't even leave to go see Christmas lights." And after about 10 minutes, we rolled back upstairs to her room, and we had our picture made in front of a little Christmas tree. And I said goodbye. In that picture is one of my most prized possessions because it was taken just moments before I saw my friend for the last time.
Victoria passed away on January 21st, 2008, after a 4-year battle with leukemia, failed bone marrow transplants, and fungal infections.
Sitting at her funeral, I made up my mind that I needed to be doing this not just a couple days a year with a radiothon, that I needed to be doing this with my life.
Doc wanted to do something special in memory of Victoria.
It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so Extra Life was born. 1,200 gamers showed up on October 15th in 2008. Each and every year afterwards, it continued to grow. Gamers responded by being able to game for their local hospitals. Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult, anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital. It might buy an isolette for a baby that is born the size of a cell phone and has to fight for its life.
I can guarantee you that with that money, it goes directly back to these children to keep this from happening again to someone else's child.
Getting involved with Extra Life is really simple. You just have to go to the website at extra-life.org, put in a few details in there, join a team if you'd like to, or create one. After that, it's as simple as fundraising with your friends and family. Let them know why you are doing this. They should know that the money you raise is going to stay local in your community.
When he was born, they had to airlift him to the IWK. I found out that they didn't think he was even going to make the flight, and they then identified that he probably had what's called spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia congenita. When I got to the IWK, I stayed right beside him the whole time, and you start thinking about all the little things you're going to miss. The thought of never being able to hold his hand and walk across the street, never taking him to the duck pond, never taking him the first day of school. We brought in a cake and gave all the nurses cake and brought presents every month. And I said I was going to celebrate every month that I had him.
How could this guy that was so sick have come out to be such a vital, active, bright young guy? Spencer was in the neonatal unit at the hospital when I first saw him, and they'd asked me to see him about a cleft of his palate, which had been a minor problem that they'd noticed compared to some of the problems that Spencer had.
Spencer's condition is a rather complex one. He has a congenital, he's born with a condition where his long bones aren't growing. The type of dwarfism he has is associated with some instability of his neck, that his neck can move back and forth further. The treatment for this requires a surgical intervention, and neurosurgeons are typically the prime movers in this case, and the orthopedic surgeon take bone and support the area, so you basically fuse or stiffen that upper area of the spine. You used to like stickers, didn't you? Huh? Do you want some for old time's sake? Or are you too big now?
No, sure.
Oh, okay, good.
For old time's sake.
For old time's sake, excellent.
Hey, Spencer! Hey! Oh, did you miss in class? I missed in class. That's noise, Dad.
I treat him just like a normal friend, and he treats me like a normal one. It's really great. There's some perks to it, you know, like the elevator and stuff.
All right, so we haven't got any more.
I've got a buddy over here. He's a good friend of all of our Spencer McKay, right? Hey, Spencer. But this is what's new with Spencer. Let's show everybody at home there. That is what's new with Spencer. Look at that. Holy Hannah.
You always want to provide excellent care for children like Spencer. They've already been through so much. If you read over his history and you know what he's been through, in his case, we did have to take him to the operating room a few times to do treatment for him.
You've got neurosurgery, but then that would knock off one. We've got 6 doctor's appointments next week. Wow, that's a busy day.
It's a privilege for me, and it's an inspiration for me to meet these families who just can go through everything they've gone through and still be smiling and positive and happy at the end of the day. In the Maritimes, we are the regional center, and we have all the specialists here.
It hasn't always been the IWK. Initially, it was the Halifax Children's Hospital when it was first opened. And it's been the only pediatric hospital east of Montreal in Canada since forever.
Before I had a sick child, I didn't realize the importance of a hospital for kids. it doesn't hit home to you until you've actually had a child who's had to stay there. Spencer was in there for almost 2 years, and I lived in that hospital, and I became family. I became, just a part of the fixture. I certainly would love to say, without a doubt, that I appreciate from my total heart the IWK and the Children's Miracle Network. This is the biggest eye-opener to me of how important these organizations are and how much they do for the families as well as the sick children.
He's very good for people in the waiting room. When they see Spencer and seeing his engagement with them and his attitude, a lot of people will come in thinking they have serious problems and say, man, I saw that guy out there and I really don't think I should be here.
Humor makes us laugh. Humor brightens us up. Humor is why we're still happy, If we just sat around and thought about all the sad things and never laughed, then where do you think we would be now? Depressed.
So he has a way of disarming them and putting in perspective some of the conditions that we see.
Come on. Finally. Oh, hi, I didn't see it. I bet you're an extra lifer. Wait, what is Extra Life? Seriously? Extra Life is a charity gaming fundraiser. We play games to raise money for local children's hospitals. We've raised more than $70 million since 2008, and all because of people like you. What are you waiting for? Donate to Extra Life to help kids like me.
Larsen syndrome is a connective tissue disorder, so all of the joints in my body are dislocated. I have difficulties with my airways and my breathing, and I've had around 20 plus surgeries for me to, 1, live, 2, for me to have my independence. I always joke volunteering is my sport, and my wish was that Chris Pratt would help me with the projects that I do for Seattle Children's. He offered up the experience to go visit him on the set of Jurassic World 2 in Hawaii. All of the proceeds that came in for the raffle went to the orthopedics department. We ended up raising over $828,000. I have such an amazing support system around me. I've got my parents and my little brother and my aunts and my uncles and my cousins and my grandparents, and then I also have my family at the hospital. I've got those nurses and doctors that every time I go, I have to go say hi to them. Without them, I wouldn't be here, because they're the ones that are inspiring me to give back and give what I can to the hospital.
And we're back. Ugh, there we go. I'm pressing the button you want me to press, game. Oh, there we go. I had my cursor off the screen. Let's see. This is like a dungeon type place, I guess. That's where we are. Oh, weird. Alright, I'll come back to this in a minute. Anyway, now that we're back, just another reminder, this is an extra live stream. If you'd like to make a donation, there's a link in the About section of the channel. Let's go ahead and all proceeds go to help kids at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. It's the hospital that I raise money for because I live in the greater Los Angeles area. Yeah. And this stream is actually a donation incentive. Like, a bunch of people donated to my campaign already this year, and this was one of the Rewards. Need to go not in there, but up here. Oops. Animation is longer than I feel like it needs to be. Got some gold. All of that. This way. Chest. What's in here? Difficulty easy. Sure. Don't need that. Take that. There's that junk. New location discovered. House of Ballads.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
I could just lie.
Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth. It must be this war. I can't say I understand it. Oh, yes, your kind usually expects some form of trophy for good deeds. A bauble or prize? Perhaps another time. If you would be so kind as to deliver this message.
Oh, for
We
crying out
mean the
loud.
people of Gorhart no ill will. They have nothing to fear from us.
Oh, fine.
I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my reputation. Farewell.
Okay, so this is just ferrying messages back and forth while he's okay. I think if I leave here, can I open my... Go to the world map. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can just fast travel, which is nice. For quests like this one. I think when I played this back when it first came out, I never fast traveled just because I was trying to get as much experience as possible. Which turned out to be foolish because like it's not a very hard game to begin with. Here we go. Run up these steps. Run up these steps. So I think this is the last side
You
quest
made
I'm
it.
gonna do. Next time I'm gonna do some actual
You're
story
back.
stuff.
I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong.
Yeah, as usual.
The
you
Fae has
dum-dum.
recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Gorehart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Bye now.
Okay. Alright, so here's just a thing. Where did that... Okay, so that's armor, I guess. Long swords, great swords, fey blades. It's not a primary. Okay, yeah, it is. All right. So student's buckler. So that's a shield. That's not a buckler. A buckler is all metal and it's much smaller. Oh, it requires finesse. Oh, that's cool. You get magical shields in this. That's neat. Alright. Alright, so quests. Main quest. Teeth of Narrows. In a position for willing, courageous individuals seek out their official contact, Lord Garrick, Secret Tower of Rathier. Okay. Navalin. Alright, let's do this one, and then maybe I'll, yeah, that's level 10. I'm not quite level 10 yet. Can I fan fast travel inside buildings? Good to know, okay.
I need a drink.
Out here. I don't know if you can hear the phone in the background, but it's ringing and it's annoying. Okay. Travelers who are renowned, the greatest season failing. Okay, so it's just gonna go here, here. And then immediately turn around and run away.
Sure, I'm proud. Aren't I warsworn?
Okay, whatever. Oh, hey, he's dead.
Interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here. I trailed a band of Tuatha to this place. They killed the Fate Weaver. I was hoping his corpse would give me an idea of why they were here. Now I know. They were hoping to find you. Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move. I'm certain that we'll see one another again. Soon. Be on your way.
What happened here? Arden's dead.
How did this happen?
Not gonna tell him about her.
No, it wasn't. That's the whole point. I knew his fate. He wasn't supposed to die for years. This isn't possible.
What are you mad at me for? I didn't kill him.
There's a reason he lived all the way out here. I was hoping to avoid this, but I think I'm going to have to take you to Delak.
Oh, are you now? This wasn't my fault.
Maybe not directly, but something isn't right. His fate was changed, and you're the only person I've seen who can do that.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to have to handle this myself, I guess. I was hoping I could avoid Delak. Go. I'll meet you there once I give Arden a proper funeral.
Buying each other current abilities. Oh, okay, I don't need to do that.
Everyone thinks the immortal Fae are enigmas, but they've got it all wrong. The Fae are simple, far simpler than mortals. They never change. Even when their bodies die, they reform again, often years later.
Okay, weird.
He died before his time, but I can't imagine many tears will be shed for him. You tell enough futures and soon you won't have any friends left.
Okay.
The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage.
Wow.
Why, they're practically human.
That's funny.
This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, that's all the way over there, huh? Okay. Training, blacksmith, repair. Okay, let's... Training, fate, river, unbind gems. I'm just gonna head along and keep progressing the main story and see how it goes. Run through this town, it's a free experience. Ooh, spiders.
Thank the gods, somebody finally came. Tell us, are you from Gorehart or Dyden Hill? How many warriors travel with you? It seems you're not the assistance we requested, but don't think me ungrateful. I could... Ganarok could use someone of your particular skill.
Oh, really?
We sit on the border to Webwood, most of us silk farmers. Normally, we rely on our bridges and an ancient summer fae aura to guard us. But of late, what defenses we have are failing. These monstrous spiders strike at us from all sides. They've even gotten as far as Yolvan.
Oh my
a week
goodness,
ago,
you
a team
opened.
of hunters was led by the village's chief defender, Barton. We need someone to go find him and his party. Good.
Go find
I have
him.
more information to give you regarding Barton and the hunting party. But let's not give anyone false hope. And these townsfolk are growing hysterical. Meet me on the southern bridge and we'll continue our discussion. Good hunting!
Alright. So... Alchemy workbench, there's a merchant in there. I could work on my alchemy skills, I guess. Oh hey, there's a quest in here.
Thank the gods. Someone from the outside
right,
finally made it through. I thought we'd be... well, I never thought I'd see a new face again. But it's good you're here. I'm Silhouette of Vonner, the village mediciner, and I need your help. Normally I keep a stock of antivenom at hand for when silk farmers get bitten, but with the recent attacks my stores have been emptied. There's not much to the potion, but because we've been in Webwood for so long, we are more sensitive to the spider poison than most. So there is an ingredient I still need. The poison glands of the spiders themselves. I'll need someone to harvest them.
Fine, I'll kill some spiders for
I'll
you.
need as large a batch of the potion as I can make. So 15 glands or so will be needed.
Gotta get 15 spider glands, okay.
Good day.
I don't have any new stuff. I gotta remember to pick up stuff as I'm running around. Yeah, okay. Wait.
Have you had any luck getting those poison glands? I'll need 15 or so to craft the antivenom. Good day.
Oh, okay, that's weird. That's a weird way to... Alright.
Speak with me a moment while we're away from prying ears. Kenrock is looking to me for leadership, and I'm more than happy to give it to them. However, if Barton returns, that all evaporates. Let me put it this way. It is for the best that he is dead. Do you understand?
Sure.
Barton has survived worse than this. I want assurance that he won't return to rob me of my newfound status. So here's my proposal. Confirm that Barton is dead, whatever it takes. I'll pay well for your help in this. Unlike Barton, I have some sense of what leadership really requires. What are you talking about? I merely asked you to find Barton within Webwood. Or what's left of him. Now, are we finished? Kenrock has need of me. I'm a very important man, you know.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Good hunting!
We're gonna do this one. Where is it? Okay. Okay, so press A when the cursor is above the glyph to break it. Glyphs will reseal themselves after it. Okay. Some glyphs reseal faster than others. Be careful of the order you break them in. Break all of the glyphs to dispel the ward. Okay. Big hole. Oops, one got me. Okay.
Stay back. Wait. A fellow Varani. By the widow's mercy. Who sent you? Have you word from Canarok? I'm the only one left. My men and I were ambushed when we entered the cave. It's as if the damn spiders set a trap for us. These spiders are somehow using strategy, tactics. Simple ones, but enough to overwhelm us. I think someone is leading them. It's all over this cave. Footprints, torn webs, but no body. Could be the Bloody Widow for all I know, but Canarok needs to be told. I don't know who you are, stranger, but I did not survive these spiders to get cut down by a fool.
Didn't you, huh? Evil. Anyway. Alright, 25 more spider glandies. Let's see if there's anything back here in this corner. Ooh, pictures. Why is that not going up? I have 16, okay. Oh, you drop down here from above, okay. Running. that's this way. It's the way out. Oh, yeah, I didn't see these skeletons before. That's funny. The restoration of Gravehall Keep and the services therein depends on the materials, the natural, man-made something. Little mini quest first, and then go confront the guy who's sending the spiders into town, obviously. Downstairs? No, upstairs. Oh dear.
Yes, stranger?
Oh, they were
You brought
sleeping.
them,
I thought they
thank
were
the gods. My store was almost out. But with these, I can create. Please, take these. I'll be able to make more shortly. Good day.
I think every fantasy RPG has to have at least one quest that's about spiders. It's has the tangled web as the whatchamacallit, as the yes, crime committed. Now, how did he know? He never, like, he was in a different room asleep. Oh well, I failed that quest. Maybe I should leave town, huh? I want to see how that quest ends, though. So... we'll see how long ago this autosave was. I think it saves every time you... leave a building? Oh yeah, that's done. Okay. All right. So I need to head... how do I get over there? I mean, I could just reset my progress, because I haven't done a, yeah, that's not losing too much progress, and this was about where I wanted to end the stream for today anyway. So I think I will just call it here, and then the next time I restart, I'll restart from the save that I made after, before when I went to break, because I kind of want to see how that quest line ends. But yeah, thanks for everybody who's watching this. I'll catch y'all later. Also remember to donate to Extra Life. And yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. I will be back again tonight around 7. I think I'm going to start my third and final well, maybe final. I have one more milestone that hasn't been met yet, but one more milestone reward stream. It's going to be Chrono Trigger, one of my favorite classic games. So looking forward to that tonight, and I will catch y'all later. Okay.